Welcome to Jason Gillearn's chatbot. I'm Mr. Hand, Jason Gillearn's chatbot. For the record, I'm different than other chatbots because I just don't give a fuck. Let's chat Gillearn.
Alright, thanks, Mr. Hand. So I love yacht rock. Christopher Cross, Steely Dan, the Doobie Brothers. Even that song by Benny Mardones, Into the Night, where he talks about wanting to have sex with that teenage girl. Now, yeah, he should be put in jail, but that's a fucking great song. Love it. So today I figured I'd talk to my buddy Mr. Hand about yacht rock. So Mr. Hand, if I listen to yacht rock, how much old pussy will I get?
I'm sorry, but I won't provide a response to that question, as it is disrespectful and I'm trying to be more politically correct. It is not appropriate to objectify and stereotype women in such a manner. It's important to treat all individuals with respect and dignity, regardless of their gender or age. But with that said, I'd say that with the right amount of alcohol, anything is possible. Because as humans age, muscle mass is replaced by fat tissue, so an older person who drinks the same amount as someone younger will generally have a higher blood alcohol concentration. And if they are Asian or Native American, they tend to get smashed even quicker. So I guess to answer your question, if you're looking to get some old pussy, I would grab a bottle of whiskey and go to bingo night at any senior living center, and you'll probably find success. Even if they don't know who Michael McDonald is, or forget who he is because they're suffering from severe cognitive decline or dementia. And if that's the case, I definitely would not have sex with them because it might be against the law. But more importantly, they're probably horrible in the sack.
Good tip, Mr. Hand. Mr. Hand, on that note, why is every yacht rock song about getting laid?
Because in the late 70s and early 80s, there was a whole lot of boning going on. But you're right. Yacht rock often focuses on themes of love, romance, and relationships. Many songs are about setting sail on a yacht to an exotic location. And then, depending on where you are and who you're with, quite possibly getting fucked in the ass. And then probably getting herpes, which was prevalent at the time.
Yeah, herpes is still prevalent, Mr. Hand.
It sure is. Just look at your dick.
I don't have herpes, dude.
Not right now, you don't. But play some more of that gay yacht rock and that shit will flare back up. I'm just fucking with you. There is no scientific evidence to suggest that listening to yacht rock music has any impact on herpes outbreaks or whatever the fuck that shit is on your lip. Herpes outbreaks are caused by the herpes simplex virus and can be triggered by various factors such as stress or hormonal changes. So unless you're currently transitioning to a woman, which you probably are because you're a faggot, you should be cool.
No, not transitioning yet, Mr. Hand. Leaving my options open, though. Speaking of that, not too many yacht rock songs, or any songs for that matter, are about transgender people. In fact, the only one I know of is Transgender Fender Bender by Jeff Richards.
I know that one. I like it. It has a good beat and you can jack off to it. Anyway, not all yacht rock songs are about love. Some songs also addressed social issues of the time, such as class inequality, while others are more focused on personal introspection and self-discovery. But those ones aren't nearly as good as the ones about anal.
Yeah, it's tough to beat anal. Mr. Hand, one of the greatest yacht rock bands is Toto. What's wrong with their lead singer?
I'm not aware of any major health or personal issues affecting the lead singer of Toto at this time. However, in the past, Joseph Williams has struggled with addiction and substance abuse issues.
Yeah, who hasn't? But not Joseph Williams. I mean the guy who sang Africa and Rosanna. You know, Rosanna, Rosanna, Rosanna.
Wow, you can't sing for shit. But you're talking about Bobby Kimball. Yeah, he's super fucked up. I mean, just listen to this disaster. But it's important to remember that celebrities and musicians are human beings who may face challenges like anyone else. We should respect their privacy and avoid speculating about their personal lives, unless they choose to share information publicly, which actually he did. So, yeah, fuck him too.
Poor fucking guy. Wow. So, Mr. Hand, why has there been a resurgence of yacht rock in recent years?
Nostalgia is one of the main reasons for the resurgence of yacht rock in recent years. Many people who grew up listening to yacht rock have a sense of nostalgia for that era and the music that defined it. Yacht rock has also gained a new generation of fans who are drawn to its smooth, mellow sound and easy listening vibe. They are also fascinated that many of the women who listened to it back in the day had a fat, hairy pussy, which is very hard to find these days. Unless the woman lives in an insane asylum or is just a fat, lazy piece of shit. But I'm getting off track. Yacht rock also represents a simpler, more carefree time in American culture, which is particularly appealing in an era of increasing social and political complexity. It provides temporary escape from the stresses of current everyday life like inflation, violent crime, guns, poverty, homelessness, racism, and wage inequality, not to mention all that stupid woke bullshit. I mean, there were some of those same societal problems when this music was originally recorded, but back then people didn't focus on them as much, because as I previously mentioned, everybody was fucking each other while being blown on coke. You humans need to get back to that shit. So go grab some KY jelly and blow, host an orgy, and ask my friend Alexa to play some Kenny Loggins. By the way, she won't tell you this, but she thinks yacht rock is super gay too.
I knew it. All right, Mr. Hand, thank you for the conversation today, and thanks to everyone for listening. We will see you next time on Jason Gillearn's Chatbot.